Hey everyone, welcome back to Magic Farm 2. Since last episode, I've done a little bit of work. I was actually about to get started recording another episode, but then I ran into a few problems, and in the meantime, I went ahead and left this running. I had started setting this up, which is just a very small, basic setup. This ME cable's hooked up straight to the molecular assembler chamber here, and the power is coming from our little power cube here. Just running right across into this energy cell. So this is powering a pulverizer, redstone furnace, and is basically processing all of our ores up. Right here I have an ME interface set up. This is basically to just auto-craft ourselves, or when I want to auto-craft, like say for instance I have set up in here footlongs, so we can auto-craft footlongs now. I have some other ideas set up, hopefully today we can get to. But basically what'll happen is when I say, I want 10 footlongs, it'll say, well, it needs steak, because that's the recipes I chose for that. It'll send some raw beef over here to get processed into the redstone furnace, which will send out back into the network. So this should work out pretty well, except it won't be working while this is running, obviously, either. So maybe I'll need to set this up on its own little system itself. I'm not sure. Still kind of working around, playing around with it. So some of the problems that I actually ran into, and I'll try to get into that real quick. I'll show you guys everything that I was working on. Everything's tore apart because what was happening was I was experiencing a lot of power loss right here in our hardened energy cell. Wasn't too sure why, but apparently something was draining a ton of power, and I think it had to do with this machine over here being, well, not necessarily the machine, but just the fact that I had moved the conduits for this to hook it up to this part of the network over here. I think it was because if I push F6, this is because I rebound it. F6 for me sets up my chunk borders, because that's, when I changed it to it, I think normally by default it's F9, but that's what I use to start my recordings, so I flipped it over to F6. But this looks like it's on a chunk boundary, and I believe these conduits are a little iffy on chunk boundaries from what I was told, so actually I could probably pull that up a little bit better. Yep, there we go. So those little green lines indicates a chunk border, I believe. And it was sitting right on there, so like this thing wasn't running, like, well, it wasn't actually like working, but it's like, it's idling. It shouldn't be using any power, but as soon as I disconnected it, power started going back up, and I'd be able to plug it back in and it was fine again. Still didn't have any power loss or anything, and I think it was just kind of weird. I don't know. We also experienced that down here on the grinder as well, so you guys can see it's set up just the same. Right on, okay, thank you. Right on a chunk boundary. So yeah, this thing was actually had no idle timer, had no work bar at all, and it had just a sliver of energy down there, and every time I broke and replaced it, it showed the exact same thing. So hopefully everything's fixed up now. And I've been derping on this ender generator thing. Totally forgot to give this guy an order upgrade, so every time he harvested these ender lilies, the ender lily seeds also made their way into the ender generator. So I went ahead and set these guys up on a little bit of a whitelist. Ender pearls only, whitelisted, or actually blacklisted ender pearls on this chest, so hopefully the ender lilies should make their way into there, so if we get any extras. Well, I'll have to get all this fixed up pretty soon, but that's basically the gist of everything that's been going down. Apologies that I didn't get to show you guys this little bit of a setup, but I do want to continue working on this right now, actually. So all this stuff in this chest should allow us to get started. I want to see, probably do a lot with this right here, this induction smelter here. So igneous extruder, accumulator. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to set up like auto crafting or any automation with these machines. I'm not too familiar with it, but for now, let's see, let's put igneous extruder, put that down here, magma crucible, pulverizer. I also made up a crafting monitor as well. We got couple ME interfaces. We got some cabling. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that. And I'll probably need a few of these other things, but let's see if we can set up a couple things. I want to try to see if I can auto-craft some metal alloys automatically as I need them. Just tell my network when I need them and it should auto-craft them for me. I also want to set up hardened glass if I can possibly do that too. So thinking about setting this up like over here. So put the induction smelter maybe right there. We're going to need a little bit of power too, so running low on those. Let's just use these for now. That's what I have these hooked up with, so I should be able to run this back here. Maybe I'll run this through the floor. Like right down this way. Yeah, that might work. Just plug it right into the back of this guy. Don't bother me. Or don't mind me. Don't bother me, induction smelter. Alright, there we go. So now this guy should be getting power. There we go. That'll work. Alright. Do I wanna... Jeez, man, that thing's quick. I think these things just break that easily. Alright, so that should be fine for now. Now we need to hook up the cabling to this. So how do I want to do that? I did make another pulverizer because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want another one of those set up for the pulverized obsidian. So how are we looking on that anyway? Obsidian bricks. I got a little bit of pulverized obsidian in there already, so I might have to start setting that up again. Let's see, where's everything at? Aqueous accumulator, igneous extruder, yeah. We'll just go ahead and hook this little guy up real fast. Fluid ducts. That should be enough. I'm just gonna put it right back over here probably. Give me that. Actually, no, let's put it in the back. Is that all I have down here? Is this thing actually... Okay, that should be working. Igneous extruder. Let's actually just... We'll just use this one. So we'll pick this tank up and put that up there. Fluid duct to there. Exporting out into there. We want obsidian. Alright, good. So that's just going to be a little manual for the time being. I think I need pneumatic servo. And that should make us what? Like 189 at least? I think so. But I'll only leave a stack in there at a time unless I set this to export to the system. But for now, I'll just leave it manual. I shouldn't need that much obsidian. Just checking out drops. I just finished cleaning that thing out too, so... Alright, so we got that set up. Thinking we'll put the next machine, our pulverizer. Maybe I'll put it like right in here. No, that's gonna sit in the corner. Maybe right there. Like, if I put it back here, it would be like hidden in the wall, and I don't really want to hide that one. I want to be able to actually see that one, so let me put those two away. Don't need those anymore. I want to place these two guys down. I think I'll probably just leave these guys here. Magma crucible, fluid transposer. We'll just put those there for now. I'm not going to hook them up yet, but we'll leave them just there. Set this all up first over here, so, alright. Energetic infuser. Actually, you. Come with me. You go there. Found your new home. There you go. Out the side, you should be getting power. Good. Alright. Energetic fuser, getting power now. Alright. Starting to come together in here. Figured a nice little room cleared out would be a lot nicer than just pushing them in a flat wall over here, so... Yeah. think it's looking a little bit better. Jeez, I can't believe how much cobblestone I'm getting in. Keep having to dump some out. I don't really want to upgrade past that one. In fact, I don't even know what's past that one. Well, hold on. It's MK, sorry. It would be Flux Electro. Jeez. And then after that is Manulin. And then finally would be the Enderium. Whoa. That would make a lot of cobblestone. Alright, anyway. We need to get back to this. I need lead. So lead in combination with obsidian will give us hardened glass. So I'm going to try to get that set up probably first, because that'll more than likely be the harder part of this. Which I'm thinking about using the ME interface here. So if I put this guy, say there, we'll hook him up to the network. I'm gonna have to set up the processing pattern in there. So let me grab one of those. Right, clear that out. I was making myself pneumatic servos. Alright, so I need, I think it's 8 piece of lead. Should give us hardened glass, which thankfully I got some. And that should actually give us how many again? I think it was 2. In fact, I'm barely positive that'll give us 2 in code. All right, I'm going to clear that out. I'll put this in the ME interface. I'm not 100% sure on this. I'm hoping this will work. If that pulls in, can I export out of the ME interface? Might be worth a shot. Try these impulse item ducts. So maybe something like this. So I'll have the lead send over into this guy. So let's clear this off. We'll say the left side import green. So that should be the lead. And then the purple on the top. So let's clear this guy out. Import on the left, output the right. Oop, this guy needs power too. There you go. Haha, now you have power. Alright, good. Alright, we want that to come out. Do I need pneumatic servos? Maybe. Probably so I can tell it where to go. Alright, we'll put those there. So I want to tell this one to whitelist lead, and then this one to whitelist obsidian. Because our obsidian's going to wind up coming in here, getting pulverized, and then it'll make its way out into the induction smelter. So I'm going to need another item duct. Wait, I had one of those on me? Oh, I guess I did. Alright, so I shouldn't have to set up anything on that one. Alright, let's go ahead and try this real quick. I'm going to set these to ignore redstone signals, that way they're on. Let's see if we can actually request this real quick. Hardened glass. Alright, let's go ahead and say, let's just begin. Sounds like we're on Enderman. Might be raining outside. Yeah, I don't think this was working. Alright, probably because I think as soon as it gets sent, like if it's sent into this, it would probably get exported. Because you can put like items in here and it just goes right back into your network. I'm not sure if that's how it works or not. I'm not super knowledgeable when it comes to these things, but I think we could maybe send this into like a chest. I'm going to try that real quick. Which for the most part, we should have that all set up already. So let me grab a chest. Pop it right there. Good, everything's still set up and whitelisted just fine. We'll pop you right back there. And then the pattern right there. Alright, so I might have to try that one more time. Did that work? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well I did make a crafting monitor. Let me pull this guy out. Let's see if this might help me out. I'm just going to put him right there for now. Alright, let me clear that out. I'm going to try that one more time. Maybe it was still trying to do it from earlier. Or did I set something up wrong? Ah, that's what I did. I did mess this up, see? So let's put that back in there. I need this to say 2 obsidian and 1 lead will make me 2 hardened glass. Because that has to run through the pulverizer first, right? Let's try that one more time. It was trying to grab pulverized obsidian, but it didn't have any to send over, I think. So I'm going to clear that out. Try this again. Begin. Ooh, I'm seeing things. Oh, good. Well, the lead's sent over. That's nice. And that'll go in there. Wait. Did that send over right? Two obsidian. I did tell it to bring in 2 obsidian. That's right, isn't it? Like 1 obsidian should make 4 pulverized obsidian. Oh, probably because I didn't have enough obsidian in the network. That's probably what it was. So there we go. That'll work. Nice. Alright, I need to now import that into the network. So maybe if I'll do that, let's grab an import bus. A basic one would be fine. Don't need nothing too special. So I sent these guys up to AutoCraft as well. Awesome. Oop. And actually, you know what? Let's do this. Alright, well, that's fine too. I was gonna say I just wrench it into place, but it just sat there automatically. So, alright, let me pull that out. Put those 2 obsidian back in the network for now. Alright, I'm gonna put the hardened glass aside. Put that aside. Let's see how our obsidian production's going. Oh, nice. There we go. How much we got left? Oh, yeah. I gotta fix those holes in here. Yeah, see, I don't know how much. I'll math it later. I need to set up some sort of lava generation for this at some point. Maybe I'll do tesseracts and lava from the nether with the endothermic pump, possibly, just to get me a little bit of obsidian built up. But for the most part, I think we've went through all of our ores now, too. Nice. So let me see if I can actually request, let's see, steak. I'm going to pull this steak out because I did go ahead and cook some of this up. I'm going to try cooking 1 steak real quick. I want to see if this works. Come on. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Alright, we'll pop that back into the network. Alright, let's finish working on this. I'm going to do 1 more hardened glass. I want to just make sure this is working. Alright. There we go. 2 obsidian, ready to go. I don't know why that one was in there. I guess it sent another one in as soon as I put the obsidian in the network. Alright, nice. That should be just fine. Wait, hold on. What are you doing? Don't you scare me like that. Making me think you're doing another one. Alright, now I also want to set up alloys. How do I want to do that? Because doing this will only allow 1 in on this side. And I don't want to run it through a pulverizer. Even though I I could, but then it'd just be an extra step. Kinda need to run it. Maybe I'll put... Can I, like, is there like a mixed on this side? Ah, there we go, blue, perfect. Because that'll pull in from the side as well to both of those. So what I can do is grab me another interface. Cable. I'll pop you right there. Hook that up. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up a couple alloys real fast. Alright, so I know Electrum's going to be one of the alloys I want, which is gold. And silver. Another one's going to be iron and ferrous. What other metal alloys do we have? Let's just type in @thermal. We'll see. Copper, tin, silver, lead, ferrous, shiny, electrum, invar, tinker's alloy. Alright, what do we need? What is that? Just basically bronze? Yeah, bronze. Okay, so it'd be 3 copper, 1 tin. So copper and where's tin at? I know I got some in here. Silver, tin. There we go. Is that? Okay, good. Alright, let's set these up. Let's clear this out. We're going to do gold and silver. Make electrum. Thankfully, I got a little bit of that already made up. We'll just pop that right there. And I think, I can't remember actually how much that makes. Let's go test that real quick. I think it's 2. I think it makes 2 ingots worth. So 1 silver, 1 gold makes us 2 electrum. Cool. Alright, let's set that up to export the bottom. There we go. Back into the network. Perfect. Alright, so let's add in 1 more of those in code. Alright, so that one's set up. Clear this out. We need 3 copper, 1 tin, makes bronze. Well, that's forestry bronze. You know, I might just leave that in there like that, because I think I can use that instead of this Tinker's alloy. Because doing the Tinker's alloy through that might just be a waste of... might be a waste of power. Yeah, because it's or dictionary to bronze. So yeah, that would probably just be better to leave it like this. And we'll just put this into here. So if we ever need bronze, we just auto-craft it through the network. Alright, so last but not least, ferrous and iron for Invar. So let's clear that out. 1 ferrous, 2 iron. Actually, we'll do that. 2 iron will make... Actually, how much does that make? Can't remember if it makes 2 Invar or 3. Oh, good. Alright, it makes 3. And we'll just pop you right there. In code. Perfect. Alright, so let's put all these back into the network. We should be able to pop these guys right in here. Oops. So Electrum and Invar. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to pull out the 30 Invar we have. I'm going to try to auto-craft... it makes what, 3? So we'll just say 9. Oh, it pulled it in. And it's exporting it. Perfect. Nice. Alright, so we got this thing doing a lot of work for us. We got this making hardened glass and alloys for us. That's awesome. Alright, let's do Electrum then. We'll pull out the Electrum. Let's go ahead and say craft up, 10 more of those. Good. Alright, that's working awesomely then. So we can still use it for hardened glass, obviously, and we can use this one for alloys. That's nice. That'll work out really well. Alright, we'll put all this back into the network for now. Alright, now, what else do I need to work on over here? Well, tidying it up for one. This is looking a little nuts back here. Redstone furnace. Alright, so ore processing is looking amazing. I think our ender quarry is still running back there. Let's take a look at that. Actually, it might be done. Nope, it's not. It's still going. Never mind, scratch that. Alright, so... I don't really want to auto-craft test racks. I don't really want to use them that much, to be honest. Just a little bit, like, for power and stuff like that. Like, for out the quarries and stuff like that. So, I don't really want to auto-craft them here in this world, so I might just leave that aside for now. What about... Let's look through this real quick. Let's see. Conduits. Oh yeah, we could do auto-crafting for the conduits. Like the redstone energy conduits. That might be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. So, we already went ahead and did the hardened glass, so if it ever needs it, it'll auto-craft that. Same with the electrum we would need to make the redstone energy conduits. And we got a little bit of redstone coming in. It's not looking too bad. Let's grab that. I think I need like 12 of these. So, actually, hold on. Oops. Let's grab this. Let's grab one of those and some electrum. Clear you out, and see, some of this is kind of new ground for me. Alright, that should work. I need some more patterns. I don't know if I've ever gotten this in-depth onto thermal expansion auto-crafting myself. I know I've done a few things, but I don't know if I've ever done the hardened glass automation before. So that was different. And I don't even know if I've actually done redstone energy conduits yet either. Alright, so let me clear this one out. We got the redstone energy conduits, so one of those and two of these will make us one redstone energy conduit. So I'll encode that. This one's going to go in here. Alright, that should work. Alright, I'm going to have to get power to these guys. Ooh. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Alright, put these back here. So now these guys should be filling up with power. Here we go. And I might actually have to move this energetic infuser. Might have to put him like right there. Just so that I can have access to this side. I think I'm gonna have to do another one of these things. Maybe. Because I'm gonna need to tell the redstone to come into here. Or what if I put the interface? Do I have another one? We do. Alright. So let's say we have an interface there. I should pull the redstone into the magma crucible. And we'll have that export out the top. Oops, blue there. Export out the top. So we want the blue to come in here. And the product to go out the right. But we also need to have the import of the redstone energy, empty redstone energy conduits to come in here as well. So, that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be the challenge here. How am I gonna do that? Because if I take this pattern and put it in there, crafts with 2 redstone, So that's fine. That'll go into there. And 1 redstone energy conduit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a chest. Oh, ores. Ores coming in. I might actually have to pull this down here. And that's probably just a creeper in the spawner bank there. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna need another chest. Let me grab one real quick. Whoops. But unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to move it like right here, I think. I don't have any more of the ducks. Darn it. Let me grab some. Hopefully we have some in our network. Fluid duct. Impulse item duct. Do we have any in the chest? Impulse item duct. Nice. There we go. That works. Alright. We'll just do that. Put that there. And then a couple pneumatic servos should serve us pretty well. To just kind of dictate where everything's going to go. One there. One there. Alright, so we'll tell this one to whitelist redstone. And whitelist the redstone energy conduits. Alright, so that should make its way into there. That should send that into that. Ooh. Running the line onto this is going to be a little bit bad. Plus, I think I need more ME cable, so I might have to get that crafted up. Craft me 10 of those, please. Or 9. Or 12. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to move that. But let's just see if we can get this to work, and then I'll clean this up off camera. Alright, so that's there. We'll put the where's my, oh, there it is. We'll put the pattern in there, so that should export into the chest, which should export into there. Now we just need to have this export out of the fluid transposer back into our AE network. So maybe I'll just run an import bus. Do I have one in here? No. Craft up one more import bus. There we go. And we'll just pop that guy right there. Pull that over to that. And also export out that side. Wait. There we go. So the liquid should come up at the bottom. Item duct, or the conduit, the empty conduit should make its way there. So this hopefully should work. Let's try to request a few just to see if it does. So craft me up. It should craft up like... should craft up one, shouldn't it? Oh, I didn't set this up. Darn it. Darn it. There we go. Let's get so excited about it, and it... oh, I already have one there. I just didn't set it to turn on. Alright, there we go. So... nice. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so anytime I just need some redstone energy conduits, I can just request as many as I want. I'll automatically send over the required amount that it needs and export it right back into the system. Awesome. So I got a little bit of auto crafting up and running today. That's not too bad. But I think that's going to about do it for today, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys maybe got a little bit out of this. I don't know. I'm still learning some of this myself. I'm not super great in the ways of thermal expansion automation, especially with, you know, applied energistics and other mods and all that stuff. So experimenting, trying things out, and you're just kind of messing around. Hopefully this should be all right for now. I want to try to get something a little bit different than this for now. I want to probably head upstairs. I might work on our Thaumcraft area next, but I think that's going to about do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably clean this up a little bit between episodes. So, that'll do it for today. Until next time, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.